Indecision. My indecisiveness comes from this constant weighing of the options. Every time I think of doing something, I never just do it. I have to think about it, everything those actions entail, which I think is helping me make the proper decision, whether that be of use of time, energy, or resource, which while there is optimal ways to go about some of those things, I think ultimately the answer will forever be ever-changing, therefore elusive, and thus a pitfall. One thing I have developed over time, paradoxically enough, is a trust in my intuition. But thinking about it now, I've only ever used it or rather trusted it in social matters, not personal endeavors or on actions, purely thoughts, and left as that. But I say this to say that it would behoove me to now take action from the intuitive mind. And this is a really big and, but also be okay with the possibility that we're making the wrong decision. And I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely hate getting the wrong answer, but luckily for us, life isn't graded, kinda. But the point here is that the saying goes, live and learn. And unfortunately, until after this moment in time, I've legit just been learning. Because to me, living was ignorance, naivete. But ultimately, the kind of living that I'm talking about, or it was kind of scary. I think it comes from a deeper place, a place where I feared failure, but that one is the easiest yet the hardest to gripe with, because the fix is simple. Understand that failure is inevitable as death. And it's as simple as that. But we're humans with emotions and social structures and whatnot, so we listen to them first, but we reach the more consistent truths later on. Before we get to the more consistent truths, we're first listening to the emotional and the social structures and the things that have been told to us over time. And even worse, the social conditioning around what failure means. But that's a much deeper conversation. All in all, though, we will no longer sit and ponder on decisions, sitting back, taking forever to make reads like I'm Justin Fields or something. And remember that any failure that we face is an opportunity for improvement, and hesitation when given opportunity is a waste of reps. Today, I finally accept that there's a such thing as a tomorrow. Quick and clean, I'm rid of sorrow and filled with hope and vigor, light and love, because I finally believe in a tomorrow. Blue or the green, to die irrelevant or try to be seen. Attraction deep enough to make me go against all I've been taught. You must be in need because I don't know what I want. Billions of options turn into one. In a day, you become the only thing under the sun. I talk to you with a torso full of butterflies, a heart full of love, joy, and a soul prepared for compromise. I've been seeking and feel you're the only one to be sought. I hope that you love me, but hate me if not. The drink or the malt, you must be in need, because I don't know what I want. Change. change is what causes those I don't know what I'm doing thoughts. The spiral into seemingly nothing but everything at the same time. You know where you've been, but you don't know where you're going. Type of swag, type of deal. Wandering in a pitch black room, looking for the light switch with memory loss. Change is like being a running back, waiting for the gap to open up against a stacked box, like the prime Le'Veon Bell times 20. Going against the grain, changing habits, mental story loops that's been on replay since elementary school. I'm also noticing that a lot of people blame the person going through the mental challenges when as a kid we aren't protected or better yet debriefed on how to properly manage bullying, verbal abuse, relationships, etc. Where things that we go through, we then carry on into adulthood, then it's on us to be better, which is probably like 95% of the case, while it is on us to clock it and then go and do the work to resolve it. I feel like this framing that a person who suffers from anxiety and a bad internal voice, a person like myself is like, this is just like to say it's just cause, or like they choose negative thoughts like we signed up for it or something. A lot of us don't even notice. We just think that we like to be nice. Anywho, though, the best thing about change is that clarity is always on the other side. Then the loop continues. I will be back. Gratitude. Oh life, what would I be without your hardships? Your treacherous seas, your towering, intimidating mountains, your difficult creatures, violent and malevolent, your psychological and physical challenges leave me asking, what more could you ask? And the answer lies in its nature itself, the infinite. And so I say, bring on the infinite, as I am of it and it of me. I am grateful for this union, the relationship between it and I, forever whole.